Have you ever met someone who feels like they have to be in control of everything? In the workplace, in your family, maybe in a friend group or in a network setting. They have to be in control of every little thing that happens. Who tries to control everything with their full body and might are the most powerless ones. But I believe we're not supposed to have control of our lives 24/7, all day, every day. Hi, so family. Welcome back to my channel. We talk about all things to heal, grow, and evolve. And today I wanted to make a video talking about how we are not completely in control of our lives. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Sage. On this channel, we talk about all things such as healing, growing, evolving, spirituality, metaphysics, and African history. So if there's something that you're interested in, just keep on watching. And I was guided to make this video because I had a dream last night. I was gonna make another video today, but that's gonna be for another day. I was guided to make this video because I had a dream where I had sleep paralysis, and this is something I don't get at all. Sleep paralysis is not often for me, but I feel like it's a message I need to relay, not only for myself to follow, but for everyone who is on their journey of evolution, journey of awakening, spiritual journey, healing journey, growth, all of that sorts. I feel like this is an important message to have. Basically, in the dream, I feel like I was somewhere in the astral realm. There's two girls there, and we were all looking for something. I don't remember exactly what I was looking for, but we were both looking for something. And these two girls were being obnoxiously obnoxious, doing anything in their power to annoy me or to get my attention or to know that they're trying to get a reaction out of me. I was so annoyed to the point where I was like, all right, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get up out of here. And the scene switches again where I saw a silhouette of myself laying down. I was laying down on my right side, facing my wall, and I was asleep like this. So I saw a silhouette of myself sleeping like that. However, when I tried to get up, I couldn't move. I was still in between different realms of being awake and asleep. My soul was stuck right in the middle. It wasn't fully ready to get back in my body completely. I tried to get up, I couldn't move, and I started freaking out and panicking. So I was forcing myself, I was thrashing, I was moving around in my mind, doing everything in my body, everything in my power to try to get up, but my body couldn't move. I knew I was still in the astral realm because I was facing my wall while sleeping, and I could see my wall. I could see my room. I just couldn't move. However, I just kept seeing trees and leaves, just vines just growing all over my ceiling, the walls, and all that. So I knew I was still in the astral realm, but I wasn't fully awake. That caused a lot of panic and fear. The most important thing that got to me before I fully woke up, after I forced myself to wake up, was in my head, in that moment of sleep paralysis, I kept screaming in my mind, I am the one in control. I'm the one in control. And then I woke up. After waking up, I was trying to analyze exactly what just happened right now. I was laying on my back and I was trying to analyze exactly what in a dream caused me to panic. What exactly happened and started to cause me to freak out, start thrashing around, start moving, screaming, I'm the one in control because I couldn't move my body. And the answer is nothing. There was really nothing in that moment, nothing in that dream that could have really nothing in that moment that really could have been a reasonable cause for me to panic and start freaking out. Having all these panic thoughts in my head, I really could have just laid there until my body was ready to wake up completely, or just lay there and astral travel to a different place. Forcing myself to wake up only interrupts not only my sleep, but my brain cycle. Then I really thought to myself, okay, so what if I don't have control? I kept analyzing in my head over and over, why did I say I'm the one in control? I'm the one in control. And what if I don't have control? Then what? Like, what exactly is going to happen? Why was I so in fear of losing control of my body? It's an irrational fear that is taught. We are taught that if we don't have every single control of every little thing in our life, that we are powerless, and not having control is bad. So we always take action before anything happens to prevent the inevitable, to prevent this imaginary bad thing that may or not even happen. We attack first to prevent other people from attacking us. But I believe we're not supposed to have control of our lives 24/7, all day, every day. If you're on a spiritual journey, we meet spirit in the middle. Our spirit, we all have spirit guides. We all have ancestors. We all have a spirit team, a council of angels, of spirits who love us unconditionally and who have the blueprint of our destiny, of what we're supposed to do in this life to accomplish whatever soul mission that we have tended to complete and seek out in this realm. So they have the blueprint, they have the rough draft of what we're supposed to do. So we're not completely in control of our lives because we don't know what we're supposed to do. We have forgotten, but our spirit council has not forgotten. They have the blueprint. We don't. They know what we need to do to carry out our mission, to carry out our destiny, to carry out our purpose in life. So this is where we meet in the middle. Our spirit council sends us signals, send us signs, send us messages that we need to complete XYZ. Sometimes we get a random thought in our head. We get a gut feeling, an instinct, an emotion, or a reminder to do something, to pick up that book and read, to start going outside, to go to the gym, to record that video. Those are not random ideas. Those are not random thoughts. Those are messages from spirit. So that's where they do their part. They send us that message, send us that God-given message, and we have the choice to either complete it or not. Carry on that guidance that they have given to us. That is the choices that we make in our lives. So we have the choice to either accomplish what we were meant to do in this life or not. That's why our spirit guides are on the spiritual front line guiding us, because they know exactly what we need to do, where we need to go, who we need to connect with, what we have to do in order to accomplish our soul's mission, in order to accomplish our destiny, to be at one, to be at peace, to be in full happiness. They're the ones in the front. They're in the front line. I'm in the back following their guidance. So they're the ones who have the wheel. Also, at the same time, as long as you believe that your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual council got your back, there is nothing bad that could ever happen to me because the protection is real. And as long as I have that awareness and that understanding, there is no need to be in fear of losing control. Another side note, let's talk about having dreams of being in a car. When you have dreams of driving somewhere in your own car, you're in the front seat, you got the wheel, you're driving. Let's break down what that means in the code. That being in your own car in the front seat driving means that you're trying to have too much control of your life right now. You're not giving space for your spirit guides to guide you. Dreams of being in the back seat, relaxing, you got your feet kicked back, you about to take a nap because you know you spirit guides got you. You know they got the wheel. You know they can take care of this for you. When you have those dreams of being in the back seat, that means that you are in alignment with your spirit guides and your spirit team, following your instincts, following your intuition, intuitive nudges, carrying out whatever feelings, whatever messages that you have received from spirit. That is what it means when you are in the back seat. And that's what we're supposed to be, in the back seat, allowing our spirit guides to be in the front seat, driving us to our destiny, because they know the directions, they got the instructions, they got the GPS. We don't know where we're going, but they do. That's why we need to have less control of every little thing we're meant to do and allow spirit to take place, so we don't get stuck into this cycle of nothing happening in our lives. We don't get stuck in this loop of unsatisfied life, being stuck in that same job you hate, of unfulfilling relationships, unfulfilling friendships, going back to not fully having control in our lives. Have you ever met someone who feels like they have to be in control of everything, in the workplace, in your family, maybe in a friend group or in a network setting? I feel like these people who feel like they have to be in control of other people, who tries to control everything with their full body and might, are the most powerless ones. They feel powerless inside, so they try to control you or control different actions to compensate for that lack of control they have in other areas of their lives. So I really hope this video is not all over the place. I try to explain what I mean when I say this. So overall, what I'm trying to say is, when you get a message or intuitive nudges or any type of gut feeling from your spirit team, that is not coincidental. That is a God-given message. That is a God-given prompting for you to do, to carry out. When you get these random inspirational ideas, that is not by coincidence. That is your spirit team trying to guide you for what you're meant to do in this life. When you get a message, a download, an inspiration to go pick up that book and start reading it, or to go outside, or to start recording that video, start going to the gym, start eating more healthy, and you don't do it, you are ignoring your signs. Or you're second guessing yourself, you're doubting if this is really a message from spirit. You're trying to have too much control of your life. You're doubting yourself. You don't really believe this is a message from spirit. You're always second guessing yourself. You're trying to have too much control. If your spirit guides are saying, hey, tomorrow I need you to go to the store and buy XYZ. Even if that message, that sign, that download makes no sense, go ahead and still do it, because they have the blueprint. They have the guide. They have the message. They have the rough draft of your destiny. So when they're telling you me to go do this is not just for shits and giggles. It's not to bother you. It's for you to carry out and put you in a specific place with a specific person for you to have a new opportunity you probably would never have experienced or would have never guessed that it would become for you. They break down the things you need to do in small increments, because if they throw everything you need to do at once, it's going to be overwhelming. You're going to be like, nah, that's too much for me. I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to mentor who? Some of y'all are meant to be famous in this life. Some of y'all have $1 million ideas, God-given ideas, but you don't act upon it because you're second guessing yourself. You think it's not really a God-given message, trying to hop on the next trend, trying to hop on the next side hustle, trying to hop on the next side business, and you wonder why things will work out in your life, because you're ignoring the signs that your spirit guides are trying to give to you. We don't fully have control of our lives because we don't know exactly how we're supposed to get there. The control that we have is we have the control to take action or not. We have the control to make that next move or not. We have the control to be consistent, to build a relationship with our spirit guides, to build connections with other people that may or may not lead us to the next big thing. So I'm telling y'all, because I need y'all to understand whatever message that you've been getting over and over again. I know y'all been seeing that sign. I know y'all been hearing these messages. I know y'all been seeing the synchronicities, the numbers, the triplicate numbers, the 1111s, the 222s, the 333s. I know y'all been seeing that. It's not by coincidence. Y'all been seeing the same message over and over, the same words over and over, the same people, places over and over and over again. That is a sign from your spirit guides. That is a sign from your spirit council telling you to take action. Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to get to it. I need you to lock in. I need you to start getting to work so that you can start living a fulfilled life of peace, of happiness, of freedom, whatever things that you want in your own life, whatever you are searching for, whatever you are requiring in your life to feel satisfied, to feel at peace, to feel fulfilled. These are the things that spirit is trying to get you to do. And it comes with stop second guessing yourself and then take action for that. The only thing we do know is we have the option to do it and see where it takes us. That is the type of control we have in our lives. We have the power to take action upon that. And that is us meeting spirit in the middle. We doing our part. When they send a message, they send a guidance, they send a download to us. That is their half. Our half is taking action upon that. I need y'all to lock in. I need y'all to start putting in that work. You don't need to ask me what to do. Whatever message you have gotten from spirit, y'all know what it is already. You're already second guessing yourself. The same messages you have been getting over and over and over again. What if this happens? How will people perceive me? What if it doesn't go right? That doesn't matter. These are just fears. These are just irrational fears that we've been taught by society that stops us from taking action. So let them help you reach your destiny. Let your spirit guides help you reach your soul's mission. All you have to do is act upon whatever intuitive nudges you have. That is your control. Let them do the rest. It's going to work out. Things are going to fall into place. Things are going to start moving. Energy is going to start flowing. Money is going to start flowing. You're going to start meeting people in your life you're meant to meet. You just have to take that first move. That is the type of control you have in your life. Let spirit guides, let your ancestors have the rest of the control. All right, y'all, that is my video for today. I hope this video finds you well. If there's any questions you have or any comments you want to make, please let me know down in the comments. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.